What's up, YouTube? How you guys doing? This is your boy Yardy Wall Street, and today is Saturday. Yes, and every Saturday we deposit a minimum of $25 in our Funrise account. Yes, our Funrise real estate account. Yes, people, you can be a landlord without being a landlord. All right. Yes, and every single day we invest. Remember, Monday Rat IRA, Tuesday Tradition IRA, Wednesday Robinhood, Thursday Fidelity, Friday Crypto, and today is Saturday. And our Funrise today, tomorrow Emergency Fund. All right. So listen. So this is it, Funrise. All right. Our balance is $279.88. All right, and we're trying to bring this portfolio to 15,000. Yes, people. All right, all six portfolio we try to hit 15,000. All right, 5 to 6 years. Okay, and listen me. You know how I think. All right, our four steady habit. Three. All right. So it goes like discipline, consistent, patient, and you have to have cash. That's all you need, people. All right. Now, you have to diversify. All right. So I got stocks, I got real estate, ETF, and I got crypto. Okay. And that's all you need. All right. You don't have to go try day trade. If you want to, you can trade option if you want. If you want to make a lot of money, you can. All right. If you want to go try. All right. I think it's gambling. Maybe you think it's not. All right. But I love to do it the Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett, Peter Lynch way. All right. I like to buy and hold for a very long time. And this is why I'm here on YouTube to show people that, especially people that have a 9 to 5 just like myself, you don't have to have a lot of cash. All you have to have is a steady job, you know what I mean, or maybe a side job. All right. And you have to have discipline, and you be consistent and just be patient. All right. And have your cash, and every single week you deposit. All right. And you don't have to be $25. Today we deposit $28 in here. All right. And you don't have to be 25. That's 25 minimum. That's how you grow a portfolio with small amount of money. All right. You have to be disciplined, and every week, no matter what, you just invest. All right. So this is my Funrise. All right. Listen to me, and this is why I invest in. All right. You should do your homework. All right. Funrise is sort of a crowdfunding where you I think now you could deposit $10. I deposit a minimum of $25. Do your research. Funrise. All right. And people, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just showing people how I invest with a small amount of money. All right. And every single day we invest, we're going all the way to 15,000. All right. And listen to me, like I was saying, this, you go and you just deposit your money, they take it, and they got property all over the US, and they just use the money, and you could hit any one of them and they show you what they do with the money, and they give you update like every month. All right. And if you can see, we start at $25, and look, you have to do the legwork, people. Remember, all your investment, if you have one account, I got six. Compound interest is working steadily in the background. All right. We're not trying to day trade. We're not trying to trade option. We're not trying to reach now. All right. We're building a business, and all of your investment is your business. You got to treat it like a business. And if you just start a business, you're not going to sell it or take money from it for 1, 2, 5, 6, 7 years. Most business take 5 to 7 years before they start making money. And it's the same thing you're going to do with your portfolio. All right. Don't touch it. You're just going to invest like a pro. All right. And you only need 4 habits to invest. You need discipline, consistent, patient, and cash. That's how I invest. All right. And you need a day job. All right. That's it. And just continue, and you just watch it grow. Have fun. That's what I do. I still go out, I still buy food, I still do whatever. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. You gotta have days when I'm gonna put $50 in, or $100 in. You know what I mean? When I do a side jobs or whatever. That's what you can do, you know what I mean? And remember, if you wanna see it grow fast, you gotta have more money. All right. And you have to tell yourself, Every week you put $25 is 25 workers. That money is working for you. And you see this $279, this could be sitting in a bank. But we don't deal with lazy money over here. Alright? Money have to be working. Alright? And we don't do day trade or trade option. We deal with boring investment. My style of investment is boring. Alright? I'm just consistent and just leave it and let it rock. And over the time, things will work out. That's why I'm here on YouTube every week. We're gonna do an update on all these portfolio. And this every Saturday we do an update on my Funrise real estate. All right. Remember, you don't have to be a landlord. Personally, I don't like to be a landlord. You know, nobody call you in the night telling you, oh, I need a light bulb or my sink need to be fixed. Where is the plumber and this and that? Or you could get sued. Nope. I just give Funrise and let them deal with it. Let them do the, and this is a long growth, whatever. Do your research. You know, it's not only Funrise. You got other investment platform just like this where you could invest in real estate and you don't have to be a landlord. All right. From your couch, just invest. Put your money in $200, $300, $400. All right. Remember, people, this is for people who think they need a lot of money to invest. All right. If you have a 9 to 5, this is for you. All right. You could build wealth in your mama house. All right. It's very easy. If you have discipline, I know a lot of people can save money. Well, can you invest? Get that money into investment, into stocks. Start with ETF, all right? And if you want to get some real estate exposure, you do Funrise. And if you want to do some crypto, you do Coinbase, all right? Remember, I invest every single day and I upload video every single day. And another thing, all of my video is one take. I don't cut, I don't edit. All right, I want to do this as organic as ever. All right, I just talk, I just turn the camera on and I talk and I show people my progress every single week. All right, and if you're out there listening and you're thinking about invest, take charge of your life. All right, this is the easiest way, but you have to have discipline, you have to be consistent, you have to be patient, and you have to have cash. Okay, and listen me, if you have $5, you could still, if you don't have that $25 a week, you still could do $5. You see what I'm saying? Like, then next week you try to do 25, but make 25 be the minimum. But if you have 10 next week, you have 10. If you have 5 next week, you have 5. Trust me. And don't talk about, oh, I got a lot of credit cards, so I can't start now. No. All right. Dave Ramsey say you got to pay off your credit card. I say don't. You will never start. Your credit cards will take like 2-3 years to pay it off. Start now. Open a brokerage account and deposit $5, $20 or whatever and start now. All right. Listen to me. That's how it go. You have to start invest. You have to start invest, people. You know what I mean? Whether you have bills, you need to get then you have an income problem. You need to have another job. Or whether you have credit card, you still could pay down your credit card. Meanwhile, you're paying up with your investment. So I'm saying, like, you have to start doing that. Get with it. All right. No matter what you're doing, you still have to invest. You can't just have your money sitting in a saving account. You know what I mean? Lazy money. We don't do lazy money right now. Get it together. All right. And if you think I cannot dollar cost average and be a millionaire, that's why I'm on YouTube. All right. So listen to me. If you're out there and you're planning to invest or you just started to invest, this is it. You could use this method. All right. $25 every single week. You could start off in no matter what job you do. If you're a self-employed, perfect for you. What you're gonna do? Open a Roth IRA and pick your stocks and you just start invest every single week. You can have 2 stocks, you can have 3, you can have 10, you can have 30. I said start with 1. All right. And then when you get in the groove, then you could start like a crypto, or or a regular Robinhood, or and then if you want to do this real estate, then you do real estate. But you need to invest. You don't have to have a lot of cash. You just have to have 4 habits: discipline, consistent, patient, and you have to have the cash. All right. So if you like this video, or if you like the encouragement, all right, listen me, subscribe, like, drop a comment. All right. Let me know, like, you ready to start this journey. All right. You're ready to start invest. Remember, you don't have to have a lot of cash. It doesn't matter where you work. All right. If you're in retail, this is good for you. All right. You work at Taco Bell, you work in a factory, you work at Home Depot, you work at Lowe's, you know what I mean? You work at Chick-fil-A, you work at McDonald's. As long as you have a steady income, you could invest. All right. And if you lose your job, you just stop. And you stop, and then you get back a job, you start to invest. But listen, here's a perfect, this, you have to have an emergency fund. All right. Remember that too. This is very important. All right. You have, so say you have $100 today and you're going to open a brokerage account. All you need to deposit is $25. And that $75, you put that in a emergency fund. All right. That is it. That is it. And then every week you put money in there. If it's $10 in emergency fund every week, or $20, because guess what? When stuff come up, you're gonna sell. You don't want to sell. You don't want to sell your broker, your nothing out your stocks, because you're gonna mess up your compound interest. All right. So your emergency fund is like a security for your investments. So always have an emergency fund. All right, whether it's 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 or 4,000 or 5,000, even 10,000. All right, and if you use some money out your emergency fund, put it back. If you use 1,000, you gotta save back that 1,000. That's how you do it. Just like you gotta build habits. All right, people. So this is it. Follow me tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna invest money in our emergency fund. Tomorrow is Sunday, all right, and then Monday we do it all over again. Roth IRA, Tuesday tradition IRA, Wednesday Robinhood account, Thursday Fidelity account, Friday cryptocurrency account with Coinbase, and Saturday again we're gonna deposit money in this account. This is my Funrise real estate. All right. So if you like this video, follow me, like, share, and big up on yourself. All right. And remember, this is how you invest with a small amount of money. All right. You have to have willpower. You have to have discipline. You have to be consistent, and you have to have patience. All right. 2026 people. Do it. You can do it. You can invest. You can make a change. If you have kids, if you're thinking about your future, this is it. This channel is for you. All right. So big up yourself and see you tomorrow. All right. Yeah, man.